Hi guys, so I'm back with another video. I still haven't managed to fix the lighting thing in my room. Right now it's night, so the lighting is worse than usual. There's my fluorescent desk lamp there and some strange lighting thing there, and it's just doesn't look good. I'm not wearing any makeup right now either, so my skin looks gross. Yeah, no makeup. Anyways, I just wanted. This is a video for a couple of things. One, I just bought some new foundations and stuff from Iredale, and it's this. It's a skincare type makeup brand that I'm a friend of mine, who's an eco blogger in Canada, who has been like doing all sorts of wonderful reviews of eco-friendly makeup, as well as makeup that's supposed without like nasty parabens or sulfates or other sorts of things in your makeup that you don't really want in your skin. And like, it's great, but I haven't been able to get hold of many of these brands because most of them tend to be independent American or British brands in Singapore. And recently she put up this really beautiful profile picture of her with some makeup stuff from with her saying that she did all this with Jane Iredale cosmetic stuff, and I was really jealous and said that I was, and I wished that I could get hold of it. And then she was wonderful, and she found out that Jane Iredale's actually available in Singapore. So I've actually managed to put like I managed to hunt down, like, there's a store in Holland Village, there's another store in Orchard Plaza, which is Orchard Plaza is it's near Somerset MRT station. And I just spent a ridiculous amount of money on the products, and I really hope they work. So lately my skin has been tremendously awful. Like, it's pretty bad today. You can see there are like clusters of acne everywhere, and I haven't figured out why. Maybe it's especially bad in the last few days because I got my period, and like it tends to get bad then, but it hasn't been fabulous or anything in the last few weeks. So yeah, I have been on the search for a better foundation, one that doesn't clog up my pores. The reason for this, okay, so there are two parts to this post. One part is the haul bit, and the second part is like the foundations bit, and then I'll explain and bitch more about like terrible foundations that have been causing me to break out later. But okay, so I'm really excited to introduce these things. I haven't even opened them up. They're still in their boxes, and I like resisted the urge to open them up like candy and like just be a kid because I wanted to film the whole process. So I spent $200. Yeah, I spent $200 in all at Jane Iredale today. At Face Hut at Holland Village Shopping Centre, which is like right above. You can get to it above the cold storage at shopping center at Holland V. And I bought three things. I bought their. This is their. Oh God, I hate photo booth for reversing everything. But this is the Jane Iredale like starter kit. So there are like 6 things in it. It comes with a pouch, it comes with a brush, it comes with a pressed powder, a loose powder, a primer, and a setting spray. And I bought their Dream Tinted Moisturizer. I was like struggling for the longest time on whether or not to get the BB cream or to get the tinted moisturizer. But the woman, like, when I buy foundations, I don't wear makeup because you want to test stuff on your face, right? Like, the second I walked into the shop, the woman was like, no, you can't. The BB cream is too rich for you. You are going with the tinted BB cream, and maybe go for the BB cream. Go for the tinted moisturizer. Maybe go for the BB cream once your skin gets better. And I like totally agree. And yeah, and I got a lip balm as well. This was $21. This was $69, and this was $110. So let's open it and see what's inside. Okay, sorry, I am like a little kid, and like I just get very excited whenever I get new stuff. Okay, and it comes in a beautiful, like, classy grayish silver pouch with a mirror, a tag here that shows you all the different products that they have, that the brand carries, and wrapped inside okay, so like it's a starter kit. So these are all like sample trial size products. So this is the primer. It is only do they have this in milliliters? No. Okay, it's only 7 ml of primer. Uh, this is the Amazing Base, which is uh, okay. Yeah, this is the Amazing Base, which is a loose powder. What I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to take an earring and well, you can use a needle as well, just something sharp and pointy, and I am going to poke at this thing because whenever you get loose powder and stuff like that, it's always like if you rip out the plastic that covers the cap here, it's seriously annoying because like the product tends to just get everywhere. So I prefer to just take a needle and poke at the holes. Yeah. So I just poked like 3 holes out of the 9 here. And yeah, I'm good to go. So excited. Like, I have been looking forward to getting new foundation for a while. Okay, this is the pressed powder. It's a tiny little bottle. It's only 2.8 grams. It comes with like this weird... Oh, okay. Yep, so it comes with a very small face brush. It's really soft. The bristles, I do not think these are synthetic bristles. I think these are natural bristles. Okay, cool. And it comes in a little cap, so you can keep the brush in shape. And this is the spray, if I'm not wrong. I don't use sprays very often, but this is like some hydration spray mist thing. Only 15 milliliters. Okay. So everything is tiny in sample size, but yeah. And I really like this pouch. This is going to be my new makeup pouch. It is absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, it's just so classy looking. Like, you can use this as like a clutch as well, I think, because like silver gray is always a beautiful, like, so it's always a classy color to have. Okay, there's the ripping off plastic, which is me like tearing out all the plastics. Okay, so that's that. I will spiel over it more in private later. And then there is this, the Dream Tint Tinted Moisturizer. So I tried it out just now. When I went like at the face shop, basically the lady put on the primer, she put on the base, she put on a primer, she put on a Dream Tint, and she put on a the hydrating spray at the end of it. So like the entire process, at the end of it, I got really light makeup. Like my skin didn't feel oily at all after it, and yeah, it was a fairly natural base, but you can still see like all my bumps and my pimples coming through because like nothing's been caked down or anything. But I guess it's just like the kind of foundations that I should be using right now given how bad my skin is. So my makeup is going to be a lot lighter for the next few days because you can only really do dramatic looks once you have like a really perfect base. So this has got SPF 15, UVA and UVB protection. Yeah. Oh, okay. Looking forward to trying this more. So okay, next part of this post is like I said, it's gonna be about like the various different foundations that I have. And it's kind of like a roundup post. I'm gonna be chucking away a few of them because, yeah, I should just get rid of some of them because they're rather old or they are causing me breakouts or something. Okay, so this is, I have figured that is the primary culprit for like all the breakouts I have been having. When I took it off my face the other day, like it wasn't like my face was literally inflamed when I took it out. Like there was like a giant pimple over my nose. At the tip of it was growing like a giant pimple. Like it was just red like the second I took it off. And this is really strange because this isn't even a year old. I haven't had any problems whatsoever. I like wearing it like previously. Like I had a pretty decent review for it, if I recall, like when I put it up last year. It's really, really strange. I don't know whether it's just that this batch has just gotten bacteria like breeding all over inside of it, or my skin is just more sensitive now because I'm stressed or because of my period, whatever. But I'm not taking any chances. I'm getting rid of it. Um, this kind of pains me, but yeah, it's going. Yeah, yeah, it really pains me. So the day after I used that was the Maybelline. If I did I say the product name? This is the Maybelline BB Watergel. So yeah, it's going. The day afterwards, I wanted slightly heavier coverage, and then I used this is my Bobbi Brown Long Wear Even Finish Foundation. It's maybe a year and a half and old now. This is what I use when I have stage makeup, when I have my makeup for photo shoots. It's a heavier, it's definitely like a much heavier coverage than like the heaviest coverage of everything that I have. It's a liquid foundation. There have been lots of complaints about this foundation that lots of people had on reviews online. I personally haven't reviewed it yet because I never usually wear it for a whole day or anything like that, but I don't have any problems with it whatsoever. Like the day before I wore this like I pulled it out to wear for normal wear last week, like this yeah, like I said, the day before I wore the Maybelline BB Water Gel, everything broke me out and things like that. And then I wore this to cover everything up. It worked perfectly. And yeah, I didn't. In fact, my skin was better after I took off the foundation. I won't say it's any skincare properties on the part of this because I did apply like my Kiehl's base for acne and stuff like that before I put this on. But at least this didn't aggravate anything, so I'm not chucking it out yet. Okay, next is my Bobbi Brown BB cream. I have also reviewed this and I've given a pretty positive review for it, but I think at the moment, since my skin is like it's a fairly rich formula in that it's definitely not as heavy as the liquid foundation is, but it is definitely heavier than a tinted moisturizer. It's a medium coverage kind of a thing. I'm going to lay off this for a little bit, but it's a great product. I've also taken to using this, which is my MAC Mineralize loose powder. Usually I really detest loose powder because everything flies all over the place. But I've been applying this and buffing it into my skin with a kabuki brush for the last since I've gotten a kabuki brush, and I've been using this a lot for the last few weeks. If you notice in my blog post, it works great. It's medium coverage as well. It'll be lighter coverage if you use a stippling brush on. It doesn't aggravate my skin, but like the last few days have been really warm, and I prefer to use like a tinted moisturizer or BB cream when it's like a hot sweaty day, because it doesn't cake up the way powder foundations do. So I'm also not going to be using this very much for the next few days. Okay, this is my Painted Earth Cosmetics, my Painted Earth Skincare, sorry, pressed powder. I bought this when I was in the US last year. It's made from like coconut oil. It's made from like all sorts of like, it's a luminous coconut oil mineral foundation. I wrote all sorts of wonderful things about it, but I think it's just not working for me anymore. Like the coverage, I don't know how or why the coverage just isn't as strong, as heavy as it used to be. It feels a lot lighter on the skin now, and I think it's also been causing me breakouts despite the fact that I've been sanitizing it with an alcohol spray and everything. I think because it's just a product made from very natural ingredients. There are no preservatives or anything like that. It's not even a year. It's about 10 months old, 9 months old now. It's not even a year now, but I think it's just like it's just good to go now, because the alcohol I've been spraying, and it probably has affected the contents, and like it naturally, since it's a product without preservatives or anything, it wouldn't last very long either. So as you can see, I've used a good amount of it. Like I've actually hit the pan. Like the areas around it are also like pretty like close to hitting the pan as well. So as much as it pains me to do this, it's time to say goodbye to it. It was my favorite foundation for the longest time. It's a wonderful product. Do buy it if you are in the US or Canada and Painted Earth it's shipped to your area. Last one to chuck away. This is my first, very, very first luxury product. It's the Guerlain, like it's discontinued now. It's a Guerlain Pressed Meteorites tinted powder. Like it's got the classic violet scent that all Guerlain products have, which I absolutely, absolutely love. It's it's not meant to be used as a foundation. It's only like it's a very, very sheer kind of a tinted powder. Most people use it as a finishing powder, but when my skin was good, like before my skin was this terrible mess that it is right now. When my skin was good, all I needed to do was buff it into my skin with a powder brush and that, like with a powder puff, sorry, and that I would be good to go. Like it gives you the most wonderful, wonderful, glowing, photoshopped, pores disappeared. You have that natural light shining behind you that like is seen in all photo shoots and stuff like that. But it's all it's gotten I'm pretty sure it has oxidized a little because I don't remember it being this orange when I first bought it. And yeah, it's just, I shouldn't be putting this on my face anymore. It's time to say goodbye to it, as much as it pains me to do so. So yeah, I run a tip of the day thing every day on my Facebook page, link down below. But basically, yeah, the tip for today was to throw away products that were too old and things like that. And see, I'm following my own advice. I'm throwing all this away, even though there's still a good amount of products still left within it, and it hurts me, and it hurts my pocket, and it hurts my wallet so much. But yeah, if it's causing your skin problems, throw it away. If you suspect if it's gone off color, throw it away. If it smells strange, throw it away. Yeah, and sometimes like you may actually find something that's better for you when you go out and buy like new stuff. Like I really, really can't wait to review this, and I really hope it works. So thanks for watching, and bye.